We moved actually 12 years ago to Leipzig.
People in Germany always say about that area, it's hard ground.
All the Germans always say, no, don't go there.
Yeah.
You can be on another city, but don't go there.
By statistics, it's the most atheistic area in the whole world. We're the only area in the whole world that has the third generation of atheists as a norm. If they ask me what am I doing, I'm telling them I'm a pastor. They look at me, what is a pastor?
Yeah.
They don't even know the term pastor.
It's incredible to be here today. We have Pastor René, we have Pastor Deborah. They are from Zeal Church in Germany.
Yes.
So welcome. I think we're going
Thank
to
you.
have an incredible conversation today. Lots of things to talk about, so let's get started. I know you guys are based in Leipzig. You have
Yes.
different campuses, but primarily in Leipzig.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit, what is Leipzig like? What are the young people
Yeah.
like? What's happening over there?
Leipzig is in the eastern part of Germany. So it's the former communist part of Germany. It was behind the Berlin Wall that went down 89. And it's a very crazy area because it used to be very communist, ruled by the Russians. And it was allowed to be a believer, but if you were a believer, there was a lot of problems.
Right.
Yes. So we moved actually 12 years ago to Leipzig. I grew up in the south of Germany, so there are a lot of churches. I grew up as a pastor's kid.
Oh, yeah.
So I really I used to get to church and have my family. They loved me and still love me. So we get to know each other in the it's the what is it? The
middle part of Germany?
Middle part of Germany.
Right.
It's
Oh, you
called
Yeah.
Mainz. It's
Yeah.
close to Frankfurt, so everybody knows Frankfurt.
Close to Frankfurt.
And we get to know each other, and we dreamed about a church where everybody is welcomed. But actually, we dreamed that really people they don't know God get to know Jesus.
Yeah.
And God gave us on our heart to move to Leipzig.
Right.
So this was special.
That was really special. Yeah.
So what are the young people like in Leipzig? What are they like? Are they open to the gospel? What is the heart of the young people like?
Because of the history of that area, by statistics, it's the most atheistic area in the whole world. And by saying that, I know there's a lot of places in America calling themselves the most atheistic place, but it's mostly the first generation of atheism in that areas. So people stepping out of church saying, I don't want to go to church anymore. In our area, we're the only area in the whole world that has the third generation of atheists as a norm.
Third generation.
So it's not people that decided to step out of church and don't believe anymore. It's people that got injected that faith is for weak people.
Oh my goodness.
So it's an old communist thing. And the cool thing about that is they are actually open for church.
Oh.
And especially for modern kind of church, because they are a blank page. They have no church experience. They have no religious experience at all. And they're open for spirituality. They have lots of questions. And it feels like they're like, okay, tell me a little bit about it.
Right.
Give me some insight about what you are doing. So the cool thing is, the fun thing is, if they ask me what am I doing, I'm telling them I'm a pastor. They look at me, what is a pastor?
Yeah.
They don't even know the term pastor. And I'm like, yeah, the thing with the church, reading the Bible. And they're like, okay, that's what you're doing.
Is that a job?
You can work for that. For them, it's completely new. They don't know anything. So if my children speak with the neighbors' kids about baptism, it's like, what is a baptism?
Yeah,
so they don't know anything.
Okay.
But they're open. So lots of those people check us out online. I just received a text this morning from our coffee roaster, who roasts our coffee for church and our coffee shop.
Right.
He sent me a message. Yeah, I watched one of your podcasts about marriage. I think I will come to church with my wife the next weeks.
Oh, wow.
So the people are open, but they're absolute blank page.
Right. Yeah, I mean, when you talked about third generation atheism, you know, we often say that Christianity is one generation away from extinction. Like, if you can just make sure all the young people don't believe, it's so hard to keep Christianity going. So what you guys are doing in Leipzig is so important. Because over there, they might not even have a reference point.
Absolutely.
Who is God? Who is Jesus?
Yeah.
What is the church supposed to be like? Yeah, but I think at the same time, there's a challenge, but there's also a immense potential, like what you say there, the spiritual openness of the young people.
You know what? When we moved, before we moved to Leipzig, we used to live in South Africa 7 months, and we received the vision to go to Leipzig in South Africa. And people in Germany always say about that area, it's hard ground.
It's hard ground.
It's hard ground.
They say, you crazy.
It's hard
like,
ground.
oh no, don't go there.
It's hard
Don't
ground.
go there.
People don't believe.
It's not working.
So
All the Germans always say, no, don't go there.
Yeah.
You can be on another city, but don't go there.
So I pray and I say, God, it's hard ground. Why you want to send us there? And God told me, René, it's not hard ground. It's hard hearts. And the first one is yours. And that was so important for me because I realized if we go there, my heart has to soften for the people in that area.
Exactly.
And I can tell you today, it's not hard ground. No. It's my heart that had to change and to be open to serve the people like God wants us to serve the people. And I was very angry in South Africa. I saw so many people meeting Christ for my first time in my life. And God told me, I said to God, why is it happening in Africa and not in Germany? And it won't happen in East Germany. This is all non-believers. It's 1% Christian in that area. And God told me, René, I'm the same God yesterday, today, and tomorrow at every place on this planet. And if you go there, you will see people meet Christ. And every Sunday, from the first moment we did church, we see young people meeting Jesus. We baptized over 60 people last year. We baptized over 50 people the year before. We already baptized this year over 30 people. And we still have 2 baptisms to come. So, and mostly young people. They are open. The heart is open. We just have to reach out to them. And that's something I learned from Heart of God Church. Meet the people where they are. Meet the young people where they are. Meet them early.
Yes.
When they're young, they're a blank page. And you can start to write with them a new story.
Actually, our first name from our church, when we planned the church, was Third Place Church. So, and this explains a lot our heart. We said, okay, we want to go to the third places. So first place is where you live. Second place is where you work. And third place is where you share life. And we say, okay, where we can start this church, and we start in clubs. Like it was nightclubs, people are dancing there. There was a big bar and alcohol and everything. And we say, we have to go there to meet people and just to, it's like church. Church is not a building. Church is us. We come together and we are church. So it doesn't matter on which place you are. And we say, this is a good place to start church. Because people are afraid to go to the normal church buildings. So we have the old buildings in Germany.
The traditional churches.
And they're cold and they're naked. It's not really welcoming. So we started in a nightclub.
So what's been happening? I mean, we have known each other for like 10 years now almost.
Already.
I can't believe
Getting old, man.
Okay.
Are we allowed to be part of that generation thing? So?
I hope so. Generations with the S, right? So many, we can be part of it too. So in the past 10 years, what has been happening? What are some of the principles that you guys maybe took away from GenerationS?
My first time being in Singapore was 2016. And what I saw here was young people in their early ages, like 9 to 12-year-old guys, standing at a soundboard, mixing a sound. There was that one boy, I still I have it in my head, standing on that chair.
On the stool, right?
On the stool, mixing the sound. And I was standing behind him. I was 19 when I was standing the first time at a soundboard and the people still told me I'm too young. I was 19 when I preached the first time. And people told me I'm too young. I was 19 when I started doing kids ministry and people told me I'm too young. And I saw that guy standing on that stool. I was crying like a baby. I was like, Jesus, I want that. I want that. So now we're both parents. We have 3 children.
Right.
Yeah.
4, 8, and 10. And the cool thing is, even our children are already being part of our teams.
Oh, that's incredible.
So our daughter is part of the photo team,
Yes.
Right.
taking pictures, and she's growing in it.
Yeah.
Our son is part of the sound or the technician team, and he's bringing so I'm using a TV when I preach, a touch screen on stage,
Right.
and he's rolling in the TV screen for me, and I'm like, this is my son.
And you start crying and you can't preach
but
anymore.
Yeah, he hands us the microphone,
Going to-
switches the batteries and stuff like that, and this is so cool.
He's so proud.
Yeah.
He's so proud.
He even just started learning to play the drums. Because he asked one of our drummers, can you train me to be a drummer? He wants to be part of the worship team. And last week he told me, Daddy, when I overtake the church. And I was like, what? Yeah, when I'm the pastor of this church. And so there is something happening, and I think it's because they see so much young people being part of our church, being part of our teams.
Yeah.
And that's something that started for me 2016 when I saw it the first time here. And I went home and I told all our teams, with tears
so
in my eyes,
excited.
they have young people in all teams.
Yeah.
Bring the young people in the teams. We don't do a youth ministry next to the service. Bring the youth
Yeah.
in the service.
Yes.
Let them be part of the service. Let them serve. They should be part of the church. We don't want to have a youth ministry that's its own church in the
Right.
church.
Yes.
And if you're 18, you have to be part of the adult services, and that's so different. This is
Yeah,
how the church
exactly.
was where I met Jesus. We had awesome kids in youth ministry, but then I had to go to a boring adult service with
Overnight,
18.
everything changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make it made no sense for me at all. So I stepped out of that church.
And we only know, we both did kids and youth leads groups, and we know that it's always separate from the grown-up church.
Right.
From the adult church, yeah.
Adult church, this is the word, thank you. Adult church. So, and for us, it was so special to see that it's one.
Yeah.
And all the generations come together, learn
Yeah.
from each other,
Right.
Yeah.
standing on the shoulders.
Yeah.
And this is the picture we say, hey, this is the church we want to see
Yeah.
in
Right.
our area.
And I always tell our church, only 1% of our area is believers.
Right.
With the next generation, we make 10% out of it.
Wow.
But it took one generation to destroy all faith in that area. One generation of communism destroyed everything.
Yeah.
It will take one generation of believers to bring everything back.
Amen.
That's what we're trying.
Exactly. Even if Christianity is one generation from extinction,
That's it.
on the other hand, it's one generation from revival.
Absolutely.
It's the same.
Absolutely. That's what we're working on.
And I know you guys on top of the church, great
Yeah.
things are happening over
Yeah.
there, but you also have a cafe. You have a very interesting story.
Yeah.
We started a coffee shop 2 years ago. Actually, the place where we started the coffee shop, 10 years before we started the church there. So it was really like this place is really special to us.
Right.
And we called the cafe Stay, because we think we have to stay, and we would love that people come and stay in a atmosphere of love,
Right.
acceptance,
Forgiveness.
and forgiveness. And the cool thing is, it's not a Christian cafe. So we
Right.
didn't wrote on the door,
Jesus on the walls.
Jesus loves you. This is the believer cafe.
Yeah.
So
Christians
it's just
allowed
a
only.
normal
Yeah.
coffee. Yeah, it's
Christians welcome.
it's just a normal coffee.
Right.
So I'm working in this coffee shop once a week. And I love to do that because for me, it's also church.
Right.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people coming.
Right.
And some of them, they just received the coffee. But a lot of them, they can feel that something is different.
Right.
And after they coming, some of them, they come every day,
Right.
and they say, something is different here. I feeling that you love me, you accept me. I
Right.
can feel that also our team members, so we love each other. We have a lot of fun together. It's always so funny to work together.
Yeah.
And what really special is for me is that some of the guests, they started to talk to us. What is the difference?
What is it?
What is it? Can I have it? Is it hug? We
hug them,
hug
yeah.
when they come.
Right.
We talk with them about family, about their lives, all the struggles.
Yeah.
And two of them, they already. I had the feeling, okay, now it's the right time, and I said, hey, come to our church. I think it's the right time now to come.
Oh.
So maybe you can talk about a little bit why we started a cafe. Because it was always on our heart
Yeah.
to start a coffee.
Yeah, we wanted to give something back to the community and be where the people are.
Right.
The coffee shop is downtown. It's not in the church. It's a normal coffee shop downtown, and we wanted to give something back to the people. We wanted a place where people easy can connect with us and realize, oh, those Christians are normal people.
Yeah.
They're normal. They're not the
Yes.
weirdos laying on a cloud in heaven, speak different, look
Walking
different,
around
smell
holding a
different.
Bible all the time.
Yes, and it's normal people that love coffee,
Yeah.
that love community, that just want to sit here, listen to good music, work on their laptops,
Yeah.
whatever. And it was always the dream to have a coffee shop that's not for Christians, it's for the community.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when we started the coffee shop, something happened. A newspaper made an article about us.
Oh.
And we were like, oh, so cool.
Yeah,
They want to
so
have an
cool.
article about us. And then they made an article that was not so good. Because we're the weird conservative Christians that hate people.
Yes.
That's what they told us. Called us.
Literally in the article.
In the article.
Yeah.
They called us.
It was crazy.
They called us bad people that are against abortion. That have conservative, religious, sex ethics. And from that day on, I was in the United States that day. Somebody sent me the article, and the next WhatsApp message I got was pictures of our destroyed windows.
Yeah. So we have windows around the coffee shop. They were all destroyed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So that's 1.5 years ago now, and we had in total 20 left-wing attacks.
Yeah.
They destroyed our windows twice. They putting graffiti tags all the time on the windows with bad words that I don't want to say here about us, what we are in their eyes. And we got a storm on social media, on Google reviews. They tried to destroy us on Google reviews. So if you want to do something good, put a review on Coffee Shop Stay in Leipzig. It's crazy. It's crazy. The last attack was battery acid through the keyhole, and it stinks like somebody puked in our coffee shop. So we had to close down for 3 weeks. Professional cleaning. We lost a lot of money. It is crazy. But
So wait. That means they poured acid through the door.
They take something to inject it through the keyhole.
It's just a little bit, but it smells so bad. The
needs a
whole
little
coffee shop, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it was disgusting. It was disgusting.
So we had to close for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And we did everything to...
Yeah, professional cleaning, everything. We even had a guy who normally cleans after murder. So he came to clean the shop.
Yeah.
It's a friend of mine. It's a crazy guy.
Gosh.
So yeah, it took now for a month to get that stink out.
And still in some corners in the coffee
can
shop,
smell.
you can smell it still.
Yeah, but the people coming.
Yeah.
They're still coming.
Yeah.
They love us. And
They brought flowers after that and cards and say, yeah, you have to stay. We love you. So it's both sides.
Yeah, I think the name is prophetic. We came to stay.
Yeah.
We came to stay. And yeah, there's lots of opposition in our area. There's lots of opposition. There's so much people. The Western world, especially Central Europe, is getting more and more liberal, more and more post-Christian,
Right.
post-Christian already, I would say, especially in our area. And the opposition is huge. There's so much people talking negative about church, about Christians, because we're so super conservative. And I think it's something good. I love to be conservative.
Actually, it's good.
Why is it a bad thing to be conservative? I think it's good.
Yeah.
I have values. I have a fundament. I'm not. They call us fundamentalists, and I stepped up in church and said, yes, I have a fundament.
Yeah.
That's Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's a rock. It's a solid rock that I'm standing on.
Amen.
My house is not built on sand.
Yeah.
But the opposition is huge. And there's so much people talking negative stuff about church and about us. But on the other hand side, we're baptizing as much people like never before.
Yes.
Amazing.
So many young people
Yeah.
meeting Christ.
Yes.
And that's the other hand side.
Yeah. It's a huge opposition, but
Yeah.
there's also
Yeah.
God is doing something.
Absolutely.
God is doing something in Leipzig.
There's people coming to our church because of the newspaper articles.
Yeah, they find out about it, what's going on here, and they meet Jesus.
It was advertisement for free.
God is using the bad for the good.
Exactly.
He is. He is.
And what's really special was my neighbor, our neighbor. She's the typical picture of grew up in, what is the word?
Growing up in East Germany, in communism.
In communism, like when you are believe you are weak. So this is
Her dad was part of the Communist Party.
yeah,
Right.
and she got through a divorce, and our kids was playing on the playing ground,
Right.
and we were really new in our neighborhood. We moved to 2 years to a family
Neighborhood.
neighborhood, and I started to talk to her about her feelings, her thoughts, and she was crying because she's going through a hard season. And there was a moment after a lot of talks, I said, hey, I think you need Jesus. So, and she said, okay, Jesus, God. And I talked to her about it on the playing ground. And a few days later, I said, hey, I want to pray for you.
Oh, wow.
And she was open for it. She was crying. And after the prayers, she said, oh, there's something. I felt something in my heart. I think maybe there is a God. So, and we started
Incredible.
talking and praying. And it was like a few months. And then she said, okay, I want to come to our church, to your church. I want to see what are you doing. And I think when your heart is open, her heart was so open, she came in
Right.
and she was crying the whole service. She was crying. She came like a few weeks and she was just crying.
From the first chord to
And she
the
was
last
always,
chord.
I'm so sorry, I have to cry the whole day. I said, it's good because everything comes out
Yeah.
and God sees you and you can feel that there's a God and he loves you. And a few weeks,
3 weeks ago,
3 weeks ago.
we baptized her.
Yeah.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah. And it was
goodness.
so,
And her kids are coming to a kids' church now.
Yeah.
And she says,
So good.
I want my kids to have that earlier in their lives.
Wow.
And now every Sunday, her kids are waking her up and saying, Mommy, we have to go to service. We want to go to kids' church.
So I'm reading the Bible with her
Every Wednesday
every
night.
Wednesday night that she can get to know Jesus more and more.
And sometimes she can't read because she's crying.
Yeah.
So she reads it out loud to her
Oh my
because she's so touched by the gospel. Never heard anything before.
Right.
Didn't know who Eve or Adam is or Jesus or Paul. But now she's listening to the Bible every week. And it's changing her life.
Incredible. Thank you for sharing so much. I think that what you guys are doing in Leipzig, whether it's in the church with the young people through the cafe, is impacting lives.
It is.
And there is opposition, there is difficulty. But I love what Pastor René said earlier, that it's not just about a place being hard, but it's about the hardness of the heart. And I believe that in the past 10 years, you have softened so many people's hearts. You have seen people becoming more open to Jesus. And we really believe that there will be a revival in Leipzig.
To Heart of God Church and also to Pastor Han, Pastor Leah. Thank you so much. You have a part of what's happening in Leipzig is what you have teach to us and what we learned from you. And you have something happening in East Germany.
Wow.
You as a church, and you guys are a part of it. And we're so thankful for everything you invested in us, that we could learn from you. You're so inspiring, and thank you so much.
Yes.
It's not just friends, it's family.
And I think I also want to say, Pastor Hao and Pastor Leah, you're a big example for us because you're leading together this church. And your teaching yesterday about father and mother for the church, that it becomes a home. So it's the same with us. We love to do that together. So thank you, Pastor Leah, that you go before me, and I can just follow you and see what you do. And we are really thankful for that.
Wow.
Thank you so much.